viewers. Welcome back to another episode of my show. While I've been sharing a lot about how to enhance and improve your personal skills, soft skills, or even human skills as they're called these days, today I'm going to talk more about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is pretty much very valued by employers over high IQs. Of course, employers value college degrees and all the package of good education among permanent and temporary workers, but a survey has revealed that human resources administrations may value emotional intelligence over book smarts when hiring. So, let's go ahead and see what emotional intelligence is. Emotion psychology defines emotional intelligence as recognizing and understanding your emotions and those of others. By using this understanding, you can make decisions, solve problems, and be more effective in communication. There are four levels of emotional quotient, which include perception of emotions, reasoning with emotions, understanding emotions, and management of emotions. People a lot of times consider intelligence and emotions as two different topics or pretty much opposite of each other. But the interlocking of the two has been the greatest area of interest. The ways that thinking and emotions interact influences how people behave and make decisions in different situations. When professionals are unable to understand and handle emotions, it creates problems for businesses. You might have heard or might be acquainted or familiar with long standing advice that urges professionals to leave emotions at the door when they arrive at work. But you know what? Honestly, that negates appropriate acknowledgement of the fact that people are emotional, and therefore you should have a perfect balance of using this emotional package you have and blending it with your professional career. Now, as I already mentioned, that these days employers value emotional intelligence over high IQs. Let's talk about what are the benefits of emotional intelligence at work. Emotional intelligence in the workplace begins with you as an individual. The first step is to become self aware, which involves recognizing various aspects of yourself, your individuality, like your feelings and your emotions. Once you have taken hold of your feelings, you should know how to regulate the things you are feeling. Outstanding self management means you can adapt effectively to situations which are constantly changing at work. Remember, you shouldn't hold anything in or bottle up your emotions, but at the same time, you shouldn't also react impulsively. So, the benefit of emotional intelligence at work is that you can express feelings appropriately in constructive manners. Since social skills are a critical component with emotional quotient, the overall company culture improves in the workplace as individual team members focus on developing high emotional intelligence with excellent social skills, teamwork together, and with more solidarity and better communication. So, the benefit of empathy is not solely in perceiving the ways others feel, but it's also important to recognize your reactions to express these emotions. Sometimes emotion reveals dynamics between employees and management. When you're empathetic, it permits you to see how these power dynamics affect interactions and behavioral dynamics within these two relationships. Another important thing which is beneficial if you have a good emotional intelligence is also in situations where you have to resolve conflict in the workplace. So in a situation of conflict, that you can often establish a middle ground in disagreements. By paying attention to how others respond to one another, you can try to help people feel heard, which in turn will help them to become more willing to compromise and adjust in the given situation. So I hope you guys have understood the importance of emotional intelligence at the workplace and why it is necessary to start working on improving your emotional intelligence. In my coming up episode, I will be talking about some tips on how to improve your emotional intelligence. Till then, I would request you to please watch this episode and thank you for supporting. Please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Stay home, stay safe, and get vaccinated. Please stop the spread. Thank you very much.